You are saying there exists unique B which works for all A. That is completely wrong. Yeah. If you want, then I can give you one more example. Uh, Say you are having a set A as, yeah, a set of mother, and say B set of son. Okay. Now for all A in A, there exists B in B. This is first condition, and second one is there exists B in B such that for all A in A. Are both the statement correct? Are both the statement correct? Can somebody tell me what is the first statement? Yes. What is this? For all A in A, that means सेट ऑफ मदर्स में से अगर किसी एक मदर को हम लोग चूज करते हैं, सो देयर एग्जिस्ट अ चाइल्ड. परफेक्ट, बिकॉज वी आर रेफरिंग इट एज अ मदर, सो दैट डेफिनेटली देयर एग्जिस्ट अ चाइल्ड. डू यू एग्री? एंड व्हाट अबाउट दिस गाय? व्हाट अबाउट दिस स्टेटमेंट? Can you frame it in English? Yes, anyone? What do you mean by this? Yeah. See, I am taking two sets. Set A is set of mothers. Set B is set of son. Okay. Now I am saying, I am writing two things. That is for all A in A, there exists B in B. And here I am writing there exists B in B is first. Then I am writing for all A in A. Both seem same. Both the statement seems correct. Same. Correct. So I am asking, what is in English? What do you mean by this statement? This statement says for all A in A. What do you mean by for all A in A? Means what? If you take any mother from the set of mother, that is, if you take any mother, then you know that there exists B belong to B. Means there exists a son of that mother. Correct? If you take any mother, it has a son. Basically, अगर हम लोग रेफर कर रहे हैं mother means what, it will have a son, something like that, son or daughter, anything. Okay. What about this statement? That means what? If you choose any son, if you choose any boy from the set of B or any son from the set, then for all A, this is A belong to A. That means what? Every mother is mother of that son. So मतलब ये मदर इंडिया टाइप हो गया समथिंग. डू अंडरस्टैंड? अगर किसी एक बंदे को मैंने चूज किया, उसके लिए जितनी भी सेट ऑफ मदर्स का अगर मैंने बनाया, तो एवरी मदर. डू यू सी विच ऑफ देम इज ट्रू? सो बोथ आर इक्वल और नॉट? आर दिस टू स्टेटमेंट इक्वल और नॉट? व्हाट इज योर आंसर? मतलब क्या? दे आर डिफरेंट? Perfect, very nice, good. मतलब, do you see, if you change the position of this guy, your statement completely change. You see, यहाँ पे मैंने इसको इधर रखा और यहाँ पे मैंने इसको रखा. Your statement completely change. You see, everyone, just go through once again. This is set of mother, set of son. For every mother, there exists a son. If there exists a son, every mother is a mother of that son. That is not true. So कोई भी सन के लिए एटलीस्ट एक ही माँ रहेंगी, ऐसा टाइप. सो सिमिलरली इसमें यही मिस्टेक है. डू यू सी what you are saying here? There exists a B such that every A, you are satisfying this guy. दैट इज a प्लस बी से. सो अगर मैंने b इक्वल टू 1 ले लिया और a मैंने कोई भी वैल्यू लिया 5 6 7, दिस इज नॉट ट्रू. 5 प्लस 1 इज नॉट सेम एज 0. डू यू एग्री विथ मी? मतलब ये स्टेटमेंट रीफ्रेम करो तो कैसा आना चाहिए, ये पार्ट बाहर रहना चाहिए. समझ रहे हैं? गुड. डू यू अंडरस्टैंड योर मिस्टेक? मोस्टली एवरीवन वाज एग्रीइंग टू दिस कि हाँ भाई करेक्ट है, करेक्ट है. यस. सो व्हाट इज द स्टेटमेंट? फॉर ऑल a in a देयर एग्जिस्ट b. a नहीं है अपने केस में, रियल नंबर है. in our case this is a real number. That means for all a in real number there exists a b which is also a real number such that this is satisfying. Now can you see whether this is true or not? Means give me any number, say one. Yeah, that is unique b. Perfect. Good. So do you agree, everyone? Now is the statement true? That means give me any a, there exists unique b. That means if I take 1, then there exists minus 1. If I take 5, then there exists minus 5. If I take 10, there exists minus 10. Earlier it was different. Do you understand the difference between these two? Good. Yeah. Is that okay? This 5 property, is it clear to you? Basically अगर देखा जाए तो मतलब ये this part is not told in any of the text book अगर तुम लोग देखोगे, but this is quite important how to write mathematics. This thing basically अगर कोई भी तुम टेक्स्ट बुक देखोगे they will just state this, they will just state this, but this is important how to write mathematics. Okay, so this is 5 properties for addition. Similarly there is 5 properties for multiplication. सेम थिंग जो भी उधर किया सेम वैसा ही रहेगा, बट इन केस ऑफ मल्टीप्लिकेशन. ओके, लेट मी जस्ट राइट इट एज m1. वहाँ पे p1 क्या था? व्हाट वाज द p1 देयर? गुड. क्लोजर प्रॉपर्टी. व्हाट इज क्लोजर प्रॉपर्टी? If you take a comma b belong to real number, then a into b belong to real number in our case. In case of multiplication, do you agree with this statement? If you take any two real number multiply, will you get a real number? Do you agree? So now I will try to directly write in the mathematical form, that is a comma b belong to R. That means then a into b also belong to R. This is first. What is m2? In that case, what was m2? Commutative. What is commutative property? A B can you tell me in mathematical statement now? For all a comma b belong to real number, a b equal to b a. Is that clear? Good. What is m3? Yeah, associative property, correct. Can you tell me in mathematical statement, that is if I take a b and c belong to real number, what is the property it satisfy? A into b, bracket exchange, na? Do you agree? Bracket exchange. Yeah, can you hear me? Hello. Yeah. So this is associative. What was next? M4, existence of. There it was additive. Yeah, multiplicative identity. Good. What is multiplicative identity? Can you tell me? Any number multiply करने पे वही आए. What is that number? 1. Good. So there exists 1 belong to R such that what is the property? For all A in R, that is A into 1 equal to 1 into A, that is A. Do you agree? See, existence में पहले मैंने there exist बोला because this one works for all A. Do you see? Existence में पहले मैंने 0 बोला था because this 0 works for all A. And for inverse, for all A there exists. There is some difference. You should focus on that. And यहाँ पे भी unique आएगा. There exists unique one belong to R. Do you agree? Next M5, can you state it now? What is that? Good. What is that? Can you tell me in mathematics? पहले there exist आएगा कि पहले for all आएगा? For all. Good. That is for all A belong to real number. Correct? First of all, A non-zero होना चाहिए. 0 होएगा तो प्रॉब्लम होएगा ना. 1/A का थोड़ी होता है इनवर्स. And in this case also A तुम्हारा non-zero होना चाहिए. Because if you do multiply A into 0, then that will get. नहीं sorry, 1 इसमें. This is okay. इसमें चलेगा ना multiplication. Yes, this is 1 ना. Don't get confused with anything else. Yeah. So here, do you agree? A non-zero होना चाहिए. That is for all A belong to R. क्या लिखूँ? There exists unique B belongs to R such that what is the property? A into B equal to 1 equal to B into A. Do you agree with me? What is inverse for phi? 1 by 5. Everyone, do you agree? We can have inverse of any real number except 0. Good. Yeah. Next is distributive property. That is third one. First ये क्या था? Properties. Second was properties of multiplication. The first was properties of addition. Yeah, properties of addition, properties of multiplication, and the third one is distributive property. What is distributive property? Let me write in English first. For A, B, and C belong to real number, we are having A dot B plus C, that is same as E dot B plus E dot C. Do you agree? ब्रैकेट ओपन ऐसे ही करते हो ना तुम लोग. बट कभी सोचा नहीं होगा कि दिस इज ऑल्सो कॉल्ड अ प्रॉपर्टी. वी आर जस्ट स्टेटिंग द एक्सियम, मतलब जो यूनिवर्सली ट्रू है, एक्सेप्टेड है. दिस इज व्हाट वी आर स्टेटिंग. इज दैट ओके? Can you write in mathematical form? That is for all A, B, and C belong to real number, it satisfies some property. What is that property? A dot B plus C, that is same as A dot B plus E dot C. Good. Do you agree? Good. Yes. Now you must note that note additive identity is unique. You must note additive identity is unique. Okay. Can you prove this? Can you prove additive identity is unique? Suppose you want to prove this. So how many ways you can prove something? One is direct proof. In this case, if you want to say, yeah, indirect proof, okay. In this case, correct. Induction तो use होएगा नहीं इधर, क्योंकि induction is only used for if you want to prove something is true for all natural number or something with a set. So what should I do? तो ये केस में कैसे प्रूफ करें? So what is the existence formula? That means there exists 0 belong to R such that a plus 0 is same as 0 plus a, that is same as e. So you want to prove this is unique. That means what? You should consider the converse of this. That means what? You want to prove this guy is unique. You must start, suppose there exists one more people. Suppose if possible, then I should land with the some contradiction. Suppose if possible, yes. Suppose if possible, there is one more guy. Say there exists some zero dash, ऐसा कोई एक नंबर है, या zero dash नहीं अच्छा लग रहा तो you can say some p. There exists some p belong to real number such that that also satisfy the same condition. That is a plus p, that is same as p plus a, that is same as a. डू यू अंडरस्टैंड? मुझे प्रूफ क्या करना है? ये जो ज़ीरो है वो यूनिक है. परफेक्ट. तो मैंने प्रूफ स्टार्ट कैसे किया? सपोज इफ पॉसिबल यूनिकनेस प्रूफ करना है तो सपोज इफ पॉसिबल देयर एग्जिस्ट अ पी विच इज ए प्लस पी विच इज ऑल्सो सेटिस्फाइंग द सेम कंडीशन. डू यू एग्री? Okay, can you tell me what should I do next? I should land with some contradiction or something. Try to see right hand side. This is also a, this is also a. See, हाँ इक्वेट करेंगे. इवन यू कैन डू वन थिंग इन दिस इक्वेशन. ट्राई टू सी ये क्या बोल रहा है. देयर एग्जिस्ट पी बिलोंग टू आर सच दैट फॉर ऑल ए बिलोंग टू रियल नंबर दिस इज ट्रू. करेक्ट. सो कैन आई टेक ए इक्वल टू जीरो हियर? जीरो इज ऑल्सो अ रियल नंबर ना. यस. So if I take a equal to 0 here, that means what? 0 plus p, that will give me p plus 0, that is equal to a. A no? Yeah, sorry, that is 0. Yes, that is 0, correct. Perfect. So from this it is true. Similarly in this statement, do you understand? We were saying there exists 0 belong to R such that a plus 0 equal to 0 plus a equal to a. Can I say again? Put a equal to p here, because p, you're saying there exists a p belong to real number. So if I put it here, that means p plus 0 equal to 0 plus p equal to p. Do you see? Yeah. I will definitely, I will. Yes. In this statement I am putting, let me put some equation. इसको मैं 1 बोलता हूँ, 0 बिलोंग टू फॉर ऑल ए बिलोंग टू रियल नंबर, दिस इसको मैं 2 बोलता हूँ. ओके, सो पुट ए इक्वल टू 0 इन इक्वेशन नंबर 2. Can I get this? If I put a equal to 0 in equation number 2, I'll get 0 plus p equal to p plus 0 equal to 0. Do you agree? Yes? Okay. Now I am put a equal to p in equation 1. What will you get? You will get p plus 0 plus is equal to 0 plus p is equal to p. Perfect. Do you see these two things? ये पार्ट देखो 0 प्लस पी, दिस इज सेम एज 0 प्लस पी हियर, एंड दिस इज p प्लस 0, दिस इज सेम एज p प्लस 0 हियर. सो यू कैन क्लेम 0 इज सेम एज p. करेक्ट? डू यू एग्री एवरीवन? लेट मी जस्ट शो यू. This is first part. You are taking put a equal to 0 in this equation, that gives me 0 plus p equal to p plus 0 equal to 0, and this is second part, that is put a equal to p in first equation, p of 0. Now you see 0 plus p, this is same as 0 plus p, and p plus 0 is same, means this part, both the part is same, so this guy must be same. 0 must be equal to p, that means what? जो भी मैंने एक p equal to 0, that means 0 is the only identity, additive identity. That implies that मैंने स्टार्ट क्या किया था, अगर कोई दूसरा p है then also this is satisfied, but मुझे क्या लैंड कर रहा हूँ हम लोग, that p is again 0, means there does not exist any other p other than 0. Do you agree? Good. Hence we prove that this is true. Can you similarly claim for this guy? Additive inverse is unique. Can you similarly think of this? यूनिक प्रूफ करना है तो अभी तुम लोग को टेक्निक समझ गया होगा. लेट मी स्टार्ट फॉर डेफिनेशन. क्या है? फॉर ऑल ए बिलोंग टू आर, देयर एग्जिस्ट अ बी बिलोंग टू आर सच दैट ए प्लस बी इक्वल टू बी प्लस ए इक्वल टू 0. दिस इज द स्टेटमेंट. करेक्ट? टू शो b is unique, what should I start with? Anyone? जब भी तुमको यूनिकनेस प्रूफ करना हो ना, दिस ट्रिक विल ऑलवेज वर्क इन एनी पेपर. पेपर 2 में भी अगर कभी भी यूनिकनेस प्रूफ करना है, यू कैन स्टार्ट लाइक दिस. यू वांट टू प्रूव समथिंग इज यूनिक, स्टार्ट सपोज देयर एग्जिस्ट, सपोज इफ पॉसिबल, लेट मी राइट, सपोज if possible there exists a b dash belong to r such that also satisfy the same property for a only, that is a plus b dash equal to b dash plus a equal to 0. Do you agree everyone? What next? What should I do now? What should I do now? Okay, if you compare then yeah, even let me tell you something like this. Start with b dash. You know that b dash can be written as b dash plus 0. Can I write like this? Correct? And let b dash as it is, and for this 0 can I write it like this, a plus b from equation 1. इसको 1 बोलता हूँ मैं, इसको 2 बोलता हूँ. From 1 can I write this? Okay, सेम थिंग. अभी एसोसिएटिव प्रॉपर्टी अपने को पता है, दैट मीन्स व्हाट, इसको मैं b डैश प्लस a लिख सकता हूँ प्लस b लिख सकता हूँ, ऐसा. Can I say that? What about this guy, this bracket? Can I say this is 0 by from 2? Good. And what is this? 0 plus b is b. Do you understand? We have proved something. We have proved जो भी तुमने b डैश चूज किया था that is again same as जो ओरिजिनल b पहले ही था तुम्हारे पास. Correct? Good. Now the homework problem is that prove that क्या रहेगा क्वेश्चन मेरा? Multiplicative identity is unique. Similarly, try to prove something like this. And same, multiplicative inverse is also unique. Try to prove this. Is that okay? Can you do that? Good. Yeah. See, अभी तक हम लोगों ने एडिशन मल्टीप्लिकेशन की बात, अभी तक मैंने एडिशन और मल्टीप्लिकेशन की बात किया, सब्ट्रैक्शन को अभी तक डिफाइन नहीं किया. ठीक है, सो लेट अस स्टार्ट. सब्ट्रैक्शन के बारे में बोलते हैं. व्हाट इज सब्ट्रैक्शन? डेफिनेशन. लेट ए कॉमा दिस ए कॉमा बी बिलोंग टू. डू यू सी, हम लोग पूरा रियल एनालिसिस, आई एम स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम बेसिक. एडिशन सब्ट्रैक्शन क्या होता है, फिर इधर से वी विल गो टू टॉप. यस. सो लेट ए कॉमा बी बिलोंग टू रेन, देन द ऑपरेशन, then the subtraction is defined as denoted by minus sign is defined as a minus b is equal to a plus minus b. Correct? Do you agree? So इसीलिए एक्चुअली माइनस को अलग से डिफाइन नहीं किया, बिकॉज दिस इज अगेन एडिशन ऑफ टू नंबर्स. That's why we didn't define that part. Why minus b is a real number? Can somebody tell me? If b is a real number, why minus b is a real number? You have learned some property of multiplication. Do you remember closure property of multiplication? What is that closure property of multiplication? If you have two number which is real number, then their multiplication will also be real number. So my question is that if b belong to real number, is minus b belong to real number? How can you say this? Perfect. Very nice. Very nice. I was expecting this only. B real number and minus 1 is also real number, and we have seen that by closure property दोनों का multiplication वो भी real number रहेगा. Very nice. Good. Is that clear, everyone? Good. Let us new. Next is cancellation law of addition. पता है क्या होता है cancellation law? Yeah, I'll just talk about this and we'll stop. I think time हुआ क्या अपना? Just 5 more minutes. Is that okay? That is a plus b is equal to a plus c हो, imply that b equal to c. This is cancellation law. मोस्टली यूज़ करते थे तुम लोग, बट अभी प्रूफ करना है अपने को. फॉर ऑल ए बी एंड सी बिलोंग टू रियल नंबर, ये प्रूफ करना है. करेक्ट. अगर मैथमेटिकल स्टेटमेंट में लिखो तो क्या आना चाहिए? That is for all A, B and C belong to real number satisfying A plus B equal to A plus C implies will go in another bracket B equal to C, something like this. ठीक है. So let us not make our life difficult first. Let us try to prove this. See, अभी तक जो भी पढ़ा है वो यूज़ करके प्रूफ करना है तुमको. Can you do that? Let us start. Let A, B, C belong to real number. What are you given with? You are given with A plus B equal to A plus C. Okay. What should I do? बेसिकली क्या करते हो तुम लोग? दोनों साइड ए है तो हम लोग कैंसिल करते हैं. मतलब क्या? Subtract. That means adding -1 both the side. Can I say that? Adding minus a both the side. Do you agree? So this part will be minus a plus b, and this is again minus a plus c. What next? ब्रैकेट है. यू नो दैट रियल नंबर सेटिस्फाई एसोसिएटिव प्रॉपर्टी ऑल्सो. मतलब ब्रैकेट एक्सचेंज कर सकता हूँ मैं. सी, यहाँ पे कुछ भी मैं रैंडमली नहीं कर रहा हूँ. आई एम जस्ट टेलिंग यू द प्रूफ जो भी हम लोग यूज़ कर रहे हैं, जो भी हम लोग ने स्टेट किया है. यू अंडरस्टैंड? कैन आई से लाइक दिस? करेक्ट. व्हाट इज दिस गाय? 0. एंड व्हाट इज दिस गाय? 0 प्लस सी. यू मस्ट बी थिंकिंग सर ये क्या करा रहे हो, ये बच्चों वाला, ये तो सबको पता है. बट एक्चुअली अभी तक हम लोग ने जस्ट ये सब, यू कैन सी, ये सब जस्ट तुम लोग को लालच दे रहा हूँ मैं विद सिंपल प्रॉब्लम. अभी आना बाकी है, रियल प्रॉब्लम्स आने बाकी है अभी, तो तुम लोग को दिखेगा. इज दैट ओके? कैन यू से सिमिलरली कैंसिलेशन ऑफ मल्टीप्लीकेशन? लेट मी जस्ट स्टेट एन होमवर्क दैट इज लेट try it. If you want you can send it to me. I can tell you that whether it is correct or not. If you don't want, then no need to send. No issue. It is just for you. A is non-zero, then if A dot B equal to A dot C, then you used to say B equal to C. Do you agree? फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल ए इनवर्स एग्जिस्ट होना चाहिए तभी ए नॉन जीरो रहेगा. डू यू एग्री? यही है ना कैंसिलेशन लॉ? कैन यू प्रूव दिस? क्या करने का? परफेक्ट. मल्टीप्लाई बाय ए इनवर्स. पहली बात तो ए इनवर्स एग्जिस्ट होता है क्या? एंड इट विल एग्जिस्ट बिकॉज ए तुमने नॉन जीरो लिया है. सिर्फ जीरो के लिए इनवर्स एग्जिस्ट नहीं होता, बाकी सब के लिए होता है. सो दैट्स इट. सो ए इनवर्स मल्टीप्लाई करो, सो दिस विल बी ए इनवर्स ए इंटू बी, एंड दिस इज ए इनवर्स ए इंटू सी. So again associative property, that is A inverse A into B, that is A inverse A into C. Do you agree? But you already know A inverse into A क्या आता है? 1. So that is B equal to C. That's it. Is that clear? Good. Good. So basically तुम लोग को लग रहा होगा क्या करा रहा हूँ मैं, ठीक है? But these are actually important. थोड़ा सा properties बताना important है. You are proving everything जो भी तुम लोग यूज़ कर रहे हो, ठीक है? This is the thing. Okay, so I think I'll stop now. I should not take some extra time of yours. Just quickly we will revise and stop. Okay, is that okay to you? So we are still अभी तक field axiom ही किया है. Field axiom is done. Field axiom means what? There are three properties. The first one is property of addition. Property of addition contains five properties, that is closure property, commutative property, associative property, additive identity, and additive inverse. This is done. Then second, that is property of multiplication. There also it is closure property, commutative property, associative, existence of multiplicative and multiplicative inverse also. And the third one is distributive property. Is that clear? In the order property you are having three things. Sorry, in the field axiom. So in the next lecture I will start with order axiom. So we are done with the first axiom, and we did some problem also. Just, is that okay?